Good day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name is ChiefDog74, and let's get into this one then. So we're just gonna park this truck in the garage, but it is not time to look at the fuel station. Instead, we're gonna be doing a few smaller jobs to help us in the grand scheme of things. So we're gonna be driving the CK 1500 up and out to sell it over at the garage. And then we'll see how much money we have, because I'm thinking we could buy and customize a different scout truck, which would be really good. Um, or I might finish this job first with the Scout 800 and just get that back to base and, finish off the job. And then we can think about buying the scout car that I have in mind, since we do have it unlocked. And from what I can tell, it's actually one of the better ones. And then we can start taking some of these roads, should we wish, and start unlocking more of the map. I don't know about this place though. This still seems quite a tricky one to reach, but maybe it'll be fine if we come along from this road. So we shall have to see. But the first plan of action, as I hopefully my voice warms up a little bit because it's feeling a bit raspy at the moment. But the first plan of action is to drive the Chevy. Yeah, take the handbrake off and climb upward over this way. Um, and yeah, I'll show myself getting up this hill. But once we get up this hill, then it is pretty much just plain sailing from here. So yeah, I won't bother showing any other parts once we get up the hill. But first we do have to make sure that we actually get up the hill and don't roll or anything. Which is easier said than done on this terrain, so especially in the dark where I can't see a thing, as we just started to roll down the hill there. Okay.
Where do I want to attach a winch to? I would like to attach a winch to over here. No, wait. I want to attach a winch to... I guess, yeah, over here, so I can just be in a bit more stable ground. Still not very stable though, is it, over here? Yeah, I have to very carefully apply the power. Okay, I don't want to tip.
We can attach a safety winch all the way over to there by the rock, so I guess let's do that, and then we can get out of here. There we go. Attach a winch to here and start making our way up this way. There we go. That's better. And then we nearly touched the road. It's just up here. Come on. Yep. Making fine work of the terrain. Okay. As I say that, we then get stuck on a tree branch. But we can just winch to this tree branch instead. Climb up and over. And we're out. There we go. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to continue down this path. And yeah, I'll meet you at the garage. Okay, here we are then at the garage. So let's just get it in. And how do I sell? Is it here? Yeah. So we're gonna get 1,100 and no 11,300 SnowRunner money for selling this truck, right? And the idea is that I'd like to buy. If we go over to the scouts, I would like to buy the International Lodestar 1,700. So if we sell this truck, we would have just enough to buy it, but I'd also like to obviously get some upgrades on it as well. So, So the plan is that we'd sell this truck and then we'd finish the Scout 800 mission, not using this truck. Um, and then we should be good because, like I said, this is one of the best scouts in the game that can actually like do other stuff as well. Because this one is very good as well. The Tatarin, whatever. All terrain, like it's like a military grade kind of vehicle where it's very good on all surfaces, but it's not. It doesn't have the utility that the Lodestar has. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna sell the Chevy because we still have another Chevy. It's in a different region, but we still have one. So let's go ahead and press sell. There we go. And now we're up to 40,000 credits, and we're gonna just double check that I've got all the best stuff on this truck. I think I do. Again, all terrain's okay, but we're waiting for the off-road tire. So winch is okay, diff lock is good on engageable, no spare wheel yet, snorkel only rear drive at the moment, and then we have of course the sideboard bed, and we have the loading crane as well, so that we can load things up and over. So I guess let's leave the garage in this truck. We're going to go down this path, go down through here, cut down here, head through this way, head down here, and then to these boys over here. So we got a bit of a journey, but we're gonna get it going, and may as well stick with you guys throughout, because yeah, why not? And I've got a few topics to talk about as well. So let's see, which one do I want to start with? Well, I guess I'll start with the one that's happening today, later on today. As a recording, the time is 11:46 in the morning on a Thursday, 12th of June, 2025. But I've got an event for my university, where it's basically showing off the work that I've done in my course, and like basically a final like project, a major project that I did, which lasted like 12 weeks. That's being displayed on like a big banner, and then I have like a couple of tables in front of me to show off like how I got to that stage, and some of my other work that I've done as well. Yeah, it should be good. Um, and um, and yeah, so I got to prepare for that. Well, I mean, I have prepared for it because I've dropped everything off that I need to drop off, but I need to prepare for it in the sense that I need to, you know, get dressed and ready for it. As yeah, we need to also get through this water here. So I guess we shall use this tree to winch us along. There we go. Finally out. Or not quite, I guess. Attach the winch to over there. Okay. Now we should be out. Yeah, the event is smart casual, so I need to get dressed for that appropriately, of course. Yeah, it should be a good time. So I'm looking forward to that. I get to see some of the people that I went to uni with again because I haven't seen them in a little bit. And what I don't want to see is this puddle. Let's go around. Can I fit through there? I feel like I can. So we're gonna reverse up and turn right over here and go around the water instead. Sorry if you can hear me sniffing as well sometimes. I'm like, oh, I've got hay fever, I think. All it takes for me is to just have a window open at night, and then I'm done for. So yeah, but what? How do I get around this? I guess I have to go this way, won't I? There we go. A few rocks to rock climb over, but that's not the end of the world for this truck, fortunately. And then yeah, we're gonna head up past the water. Hello, truck. I would like you to not get stuck. Come on, climb over them rocks. There we go. And then cut through here. Oh no, my truck's too big to fit through the gap. But we can pull ourselves through the gap, like so. Kind of. We wanna, let's winch to up there. There we go. And slot through, oh, excuse me, here. Got a few roots on the road. Okay, we're getting stuck, so let's winch ourselves out. If possible, hello. Will this be better? Oh no, okay. What if I did this? Nope, we're stuck on that tree. How about this? Moving slightly, but we are still stuck on the tree a little bit.
There we go. Okay. Now let's try the birch tree to our right. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Man, we're sinking in here.
What if we winch to here and reverse out? Okay. Fixed it a little bit. Wow, okay. I probably would have cut that, hopefully. I just had a massive sneeze, like, wow, okay. Anyway, we're gonna get through the birch tree, past it, and then around. So let's just get onto this bit more stable ground, and then we can make our 3-point turn around this way to this way. There we go. And onward. But gonna be quite a tricky path, because I feel like this is a path meant just for scouts rather than necessarily also big trucks like this one, especially because it's downhill as well. So yeah, you have to be incredibly careful. Ooh, that was not fun. Here we go. And nice, okay, well, I suppose it was fairly easy to actually get down here. Why? I don't know if it's just because I'm in a big truck now, but this feels way narrower than I thought it was. So we're gonna have to use the terrain here a bit to pull us along and around. Come on. Okay. Need a little bit more of a helping. There we go. Oh, come on. Winch to here. Oh, come on, tree. Don't let me get stuck on you. There we go. See, all you have to do is ask nicely, and then the trees stop sticking towards you. Right, through here. Looking good so far, but we are going to attach a safety winch to... Oh, come on. Over here. There we go. And then... Jesus, another safety winch up here. Just to make sure that we don't fall in. Like I almost did there, as I was trying to set up another safety winch. There we go. Okay, that's not really the direction I wanted to go in, but... There is the Scout 800 though. So let's start pointing up this way a little bit. Okay. Let's get another winch ready. There we go. No, I don't want to see my damage. I want to progress on a little bit. Again, just taking it nice and slow. Okay, I would have preferred a different winch to be my next one. Okay. Creep forward a little bit here, and then please give me a safety winch. There we go. Right, now that we're at the Scout, let's unstuck it. Okay, we're not quite in range. There we go. Wait, actually, I'm gonna make sure that it's attached to the trailer. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Start engine, attach the winch to here, and then reverse up, or at least pull it towards us a little bit. There we go. Because then I can pull back again with this one to get us out of the current mud. There we go. And then attach to the front of that. Reverse while pulling this thing along. And there you go, she's basically out. So let's just reverse up here so we're out the way, and then we'll let the Scout 800 do its thing. Stop engine, change to the Scout. I assume I have enough to winch to, yeah, there we go. Winch out over this way. Let's engage all-wheel drive as well. And there we go. And then we have the GMC there or thereabouts in case we need to be untipped. Okay, getting stuck on a tree branch is always fun. I guess we'll attach to here just to pull us out. There we go. There we go. Okay, another side winch to here. Nice, nicely done. Stick to the roof over here, or the top of this bank. Okay, the trailer jumped around a little bit there, which doesn't instill doesn't instill me with confidence, if I could speak. but we're making it up so far. In fact, actually, I should plot my points because, again, I don't really know where I'm going. But when we get to here, we're going to cut straight across. We're not going through this water because that was terrible last time out. Even this road isn't the best, but it's the quickest way to get to where the scout fuel trailer needs to go. Plenty of fuel as well, with both the trailer and the roof rack as well, so fuel is not going to be an issue on this trip. The issue is going to be the terrain, like like basically every time I play SnowRunner. But anyway, climbing up. We are obviously a lot more heavy now that we have a massive fuel trailer filled with fuel at the back of us, and that's also affecting how many litres we're draining as well, I think. So I don't remember us getting towards 9 litres of fuel drained even when we were on the rev limiter. So we have that to look out for. But yeah, so as I was saying, the main news is that I've got a show later today that I need to get to. But I've also figured out my plans with going to see this friend at their place, and that's going to happen from this Sunday until Thursday, so I won't be able to make any videos there. But it should be a really good time. I haven't seen him in a little bit. We've got a few plans as well, even on the way up, which is quite cool. So I am looking forward to it. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, that was not the play. I guess the play is to... Oh, don't roll back. You'll fail your driving test if you do that. Not that I did fail my driving test for that, but that's a story for another time. There we go. Up we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, I guess speaking of videos as well, I'm glad that the Warhammer Space Marine 2 one, oh my god, I'm glad that that one did quite well on the channel, at least for recent standards, because yeah, things have not been going amazing for the channel in general. But like I said, I want to just enjoy making content, and then, you know, if it does well, great. If only one person on Human Earth sees it and enjoys it, then I've done my sort of job. I don't get paid for this, obviously, but I have, you know, my content has some purpose, so that's the main thing. But again, I think we want to do a side winch here to help us get up this part. Kind of, again, rubbing against the rock here to get up, which isn't really what I want to do, but it might be the only way up. Hey, there we go. Just had to, yeah, shimmy around a little bit. And then please give me a winch point. There we go, up here. Bam, attach that tree. Okay, steady. And we should be able to just climb up this portion now. Nicely done. Can we reach further trees ahead? Not quite. We'll have to attach to this tree over here. There we go. Now surely... Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I... Jesus, I thought I pressed the handbrake. Oh man, okay. We'll have to do the last 2 steps again. Oh man, I thought I pulled the handbrake there, but I didn't, so I started rolling back, which was not good. Nearly up the hill though. Come on. There we go. Attach to there. Nicely done. Let's try and attach to this tree up here. No, not quite. Jesus, don't detach me. There we go. Come on. Come on, truck. You can make it. And there we go, up the hill. Nicely done. Travel along this path a little bit. And we shall be heading right. But yeah, done very nice. Or you know, got some nice stuff planned as well. My internship as well. People that I did my internship with, I've been talking to them a little bit about volunteering during the summer, and those talks have progressed, I guess. So I'm getting closer to being able to start working at theirs. It'll probably be for 3 days a week, and probably towards the end of the week. So, like I did actually on my internship, as we get stuck here. There we go. Get ourselves unstuck now. Nice. Yeah, as I said in my with my internship, I did 3 days a week, and it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I have a feeling that I'll be doing similar days there as well. It's just a case of when I actually will be starting that I still have to wait for, but I should be hearing from them fairly soon. Okay. Nope, not there. Want to attach a winch to over here. There we go. Just to get up to this little spot, and then we can progress through. Yeah, mud's not been too bad here at this point actually, so at least that's okay. As I say that, we're getting stuck. So let's just pull ourselves out a little bit. Gonna run out of fuel in a sec here though. Pull that tree. There we go, just to get out. Okay. We refuel from the reef rack. Nope, to the scout. There we go. And then, yeah, we want to cut through here because that water is terrible. Kind of want to just shimmy our way through this point, I think. Yeah, let's try this way. Oh no, already stuck. Attach winch to over here, so we can pull through though. Come on. Okay, stuck on the tree again. There we go, unstuck. And let's pull a winch to over here. Very, I was about to say very good, but again we got stuck on a tree branch. Let's pull ourselves with this tree over here. Okay, it fell over. Guess we won't pull ourselves on that tree. We'll have to try this tree in front over here instead. Where's my marker? There we go. Marker, where the hell are you? There we go. No, where? Okay. There we go. Finally reached it. I couldn't. No. There we go. I couldn't see where the point was. As we need to get through here a little bit further. Okay. I thought we were actually quite close, but we're not. Well, I guess we are now, because there it is. There is the road. We have joined at the deep point though, so we'll try and think of a way to get through here unscathed. I feel like that means attaching a safety winch. Can we get a safety winch here? Where is it? There we go. There we go, so we can twist ourselves round and then up. Oh my god, that works so perfectly. And then we want to stay somewhat near the trees. There we go, progressing nicely though. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming. Thinking of some video ideas as well. We're nearly at the end of Wreckfest. And so I have a series planned for after Wreckfest. So that should be good. As night is starting to set here in SnowRunner. So yeah, you have that to look forward to as well. And yeah, a few other video ideas as well, just updates to the channel as well. Like I want to update the graphics. I want to do like a welcome trailer, and you know, that kind of admin-y stuff that promotes the channel a little bit better. So yeah, that's the plan for the near future, as we're nearly hit the road. Almost there. There we go, and then we can drop off the trailer. I'm just going to quickly refuel all of our refuelable things like the truck, the roof rack, and the trailer as well, just in case they want it on full fuel. There we go, refueled everything. Unfortunately, the petrol station has copyright music, so yeah, I had to be a bit careful there. Yeah, it gave me a little bit of time to reset as well. But anyway, we're gonna swing round here, and there is the drop-off point in front of this guy's house. Here we go. Come on in. And there we go. Lost trailer. I've heard you brought the trailer back. Good job. Jesus, I can't speak. 180 XP and 1,900 SnowRunner money given to us. Good stuff. I guess let's have a look at some of the jobs we have. So, more fuel. We got to go that way for Michigan trial or trial. Uh, that's going to be very tricky. And hungry workers. Not too far away, but I feel like we should do some more scouting first. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan instead, is to scout forward. But we can do it in a different truck. Yeah, let's head back towards the garage. I'll meet you at the garage, and then I think it might be time for us to buy our new truck, and hopefully we can upgrade it still, and then just, you know, sell the old parts, um, and yeah, and then we'll have a new truck to our fleet, which will be pretty fun for this episode. Right, we are back and restocked, resupplied, fuel with the Scout 800 in case we ever want to use it again. But now it's time to do the best part, which is of course to buy our first truck, because of course all the trucks that we have owned, including these DLC ones, which we're not going to use just yet. We're going to use them later on in, you know, in the save, for once I feel like I've got some good trucks anyway, because these trucks are obviously going to be quite good compared to the starter ones. So Yeah. Say that we own this truck. Do I own this truck? I don't feel like I do. Yeah, I don't own this truck, so I'm guessing it's a job or whatever. Um, but yeah, so we could buy we could buy maybe not a highway truck because they're in general not great. Um, but we could be asking ourselves, why don't we buy another heavy duty truck or just a heavy truck? Well, A, they're really expensive as you can see, but B, um, I feel like all the scouts that we have, yes, we do have a fair few. And again, why don't we, why not save and buy an off-road truck? But I feel like the scouts that we have are all quite bad. Like the Scout 800 is awful. Like that thing sucks. It just tips at every opportunity. The Chevy CK 1500, it's okay, but it's not the greatest. And I would like two good scout trucks so that we can scout out different areas at the same time. And the International Lodestar is one of the best. It already has all drive and diff lock always on. It's got a really good fuel capacity compared to the others, as you can see. Um, it's only beaten out by this truck and some other DLC ones that I could spend money on or whatever. But so it's got a very good fuel capacity. All of its stats are very good. So it just seems like the right purchase for the first truck is to get a really solid scout truck that we can rely on and just use and scout all of the maps in the future. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this one. I guess we'll preview it as well. Oh, that's actually good that I pressed that so we can see what sort of stuff. So, okay, it does have a better engine. We won't be able to afford it, but that's fine. We can. Okay, we need to find the other gearboxes for it. We need to find the rated suspension for it, which is fine because it's a somewhat high suspension already anyway. Um, Tires, not quite going to be able to have the off-road tires, but we do have the all-terrain ones should we want them. Um, so I suppose that's okay. We could get the autonomous winch. Again, not enough money, but we could get it, so that's pretty cool. A snorkel as well. We could buy that. And then it's got a few frame add-ons as well, with this one giving you some fuel, spare wheels, and repair parts. This one, fully repair parts. And this is just an extra crane as well. Um, so, yeah, let's go ahead and buy it. Purchase and deploy. Bam, there we go. Money gone. And yeah, now time to think about customizing it. So again, can't buy the new engine, no gearbox, no suspension. We could buy tires. Well, actually, we can't because we can't afford them. Uh, we want the autonomous winch eventually because that way um, it can operate even when the truck is stalled, so we can unflip ourselves, which is really important in a scout. We got the snorkel as well. Might be the thing that we spend our money on, or even the pickup chassis add-on. I feel like the chassis add-on's actually a bit better because we can always use some extra fuel on board. Um, so yeah, I'm going to spend my money on that instead, and then we'll get the snorkel later on. We could have some customization, but again, it's just extra money stuff. There could be some stuff that we can sell in here. No, not quite. Everything's just stock standard. We do have some wheels though. Let's see what wheels we want to put on. These look quite cool to me. The UD rims too, so we'll put those on. And then we could do a custom color or we can use the existing custom color we have, or any of the other existing colors that they've given us, or we can go with a different color. I don't really see what this is changing. It looks all just solid red to me, but it's saying somewhere that it's changing it to white. That one's green. That one's like a brown. Oh wait, it's on the arches. I see. Yeah. Don't really fancy any of these colors though, so I'm gonna quickly make my own one, and then yeah, I'll see you once we are back here. And there we go. I realize why we can't see the third color now. I think it's because we have to have a different attachment on the back or something, and then it changes it. So that'd be why. But yeah, I decided to go with a nice little yellow truck. We haven't really used yellow, I don't think. I mean, I guess the Fleet Star originally was yellow. It was actually kind of a similar shade to this, to be fair. But I thought, a yellow truck with white accents, can't really go wrong with it. Looks like it's been in the wars a little bit with some of the scratches on it, but yeah, it should be quite a nice tame color to use. And I guess if you wanted to see how I did these colors, there you go. That's the hue saturation for it. Done and dusted. So we'll equip that. Again, bobbleheads, you know, accessories, all that sort of stuff. Don't really care for it. I could put some stickers on here. I mean, like I said, there's like absolute tons of these that we could put on here. And we'll keep it uh, standard for now. Um, Again, over here, we could do the Tawns because it kind of matches the color that we've got on our truck, which is quite cool. And then, yeah, hood ornaments. Yeah, a little bit of ways to go before we get some of these. Doing some of these trials, I'm guessing. So I guess the one that or is it the trials from it might be the other trials actually. Anyway, we are about ready to give this truck a go. This episode might be a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I feel like we should, I don't want to just tease you and go like, oh, we customized this truck. Now we're gonna wait a little bit to use it. No, we're gonna get straight into using it and see if we can start heading towards the watchtower. We won't get to the watchtower, but we'll start getting towards it and just giving this car a good drive as it's turned the lights on. You can hear the rickety old engine there. Turning feels quite nice. Well, I say that, it feels a little bit unresponsive to be fair, but it certainly feels like it's quite a stable speed. I wouldn't say this is a particularly quick car because we're in automatic 5th gear and this is how fast it's going, but it feels pretty stable, which is good because I don't want a tippy truck. So yeah, it's taking these bounces really nicely, really sticking to the floor quite well, and so that's what we like to see in our trucks. And we're going to turn to the left here, and ooh, again making light work of this terrain. Jesus Christ, I mean this, oh, okay, a little bit of damage. So I guess that's a byproduct of us being too close to the floor, is that the front bumper will occasionally dig into the ground and then slam into our suspension. But that can be fixed if we get the race suspension. There won't be for a little while, but yeah, it should be fine. As yeah, coming down this way. Threatening accident. Now we haven't actually I don't feel like we've picked this one up, so I guess we'll swing by quickly and pick this this one up. Here it is. Let's just turn in and up here. There we go. Nice. Right, show task. What does it want? Has the whole town gone loony? I don't know. I don't know anyone in this town. A driver managed to drop a whole cargo of fuel into the river. I've since fired him, but I've got a bunch of barrels floating around the river that need hauling out. Okay, well I guess we'll accept it. Where are these barrels? Oh my. Oh. Yeah, that's they're in some not particularly great places, are they? Does it even recommend it just recommends a truck with crane and then we have to deliver them back to the fuel station. Yeah, we I know we have the GMC here, so it is actually quite we we yeah. I don't know, if it's way too risky in the GMC. A GMC is not good enough to do this sort of thing, I don't think. So yeah, that's unfortunately that one's not going to be happening anytime soon. But I feel like actually I didn't realize this, but there's an upgrade here. So to end the episode, we'll get the upgrade, and the next episode we'll head towards the watchtower and scout out a bit more of this corner of the map. So let's stick her in reverse, or not, I guess. Let's twist her around. Here we go. Do a nice 3-point-ish turn, or 180 J turn. It's a J turn, I think you call it in America. We call it 3-point turn, because you know you move at 3 points. So anyway, got 35 miles per hour speed limit. We're going to probably be going over that, and down through the dam. So this is where the map gets its name from. Smithfield Dam, of course, the name of this map. And here is the dam. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to do some sort of stuff with this dam as well. But very nice view out there. As yeah, some more rushing water down that way. And onwards we go towards our objective marker. Quite a long dam, but I suppose they all are, aren't they? And then right down through here. So we got a trailer store over here, which is pretty good going. Don't feel like we need to buy any trailers at the moment though, as there is a roadblock. Okay, so I guess it was good that we didn't decide to go this way, because we're gonna have to fix this. Now, what does this require? Except, alright, show task. Yeah, okay. What does it need? Smithfield Bridge. 2 wood planks, which we can either get by crossing there and getting it, or going to log station over here and grabbing this sideboard trailer. Yeah, not the greatest. I mean, I guess also we'll have a quick look at the warehouse as well, and just see what sort of stuff they sell. And then we'll also grab the upgrade, like I said. That's a shame though. We're gonna have to maybe figure out a way to get around, because again, I don't really want to go all the way around, as there is a time trial up here. So I guess we'll have a look at the contest. My house was destroyed in a flood. I managed to rescue most of the sentimental stuff, but you're gonna have to build a new place to live. Can you get us the equipment and materials we need to get started? Cockpit view required. Are you kidding me? And it takes 9 minutes. So new nest. All the way over there. Again, I have no idea what the terrain is. So yeah, we definitely ain't doing that one anytime soon. But let's have a look at the warehouse. Hopefully it will still sell me stuff, even though I can't actually load anything. Okay, nice. Oh, stop rolling. There we go. So we got bricks, concrete slab, and that's it. And it requires the manual loading, I think. I don't think you can, or maybe that's just because we don't have a trailer. Either way, I guess that's alright stuff to be selling, but oops, not the exact sort of stuff we need. So yeah, let's just head down anyway in this direction, and we'll finish off, like I said, by grabbing the upgrade. But overall, I know it's not really been on too much muddy terrain, but I mean we're about to go into some, so I guess I'll save my thoughts for the car then. Um, oh yeah, taking it like a champ through here. I mean, again, it doesn't look like it would be too difficult terrain. This looks like it's supposed to be a little bit more tricky. Oh, here we go. This will be a bit more of a test. Getting into the sticky stuff. Trundling along, if we go into low gear working quite nicely as well. And switch to auto. Yeah, this thing's just a beast. We've finally got ourselves a good scout truck, ladies and gentlemen. I can finally feel free to scout the rest of this map without issue. Because, yeah, we've got ourselves a really good truck here. I guess we'll head down the path over here. Gently roll it in. And then around. And around. And again, I don't even feel like I need to have like a safety winch. Because this truck just grips and doesn't tip. Oh, okay. Stuck in some deep mud here. Can we low gear out of it, or do we need to winch? Looks like we're ploughing through it somehow. A bit slow pace, but there we go, ploughed through it. Oh my god, this truck is so good. Right, anyway, let's grab this upgrade over some bumps. Get upgrade. Engageable all drive, that's good, but what is it for? The White Western Star 4964. Okay. I don't have the White Western Star though, didn't, like, so, okay. I can't use that at the moment. Um, uh, okay. Oh, that's why we have it unlocked, is because it's out here, but we need to rescue it. So, okay. Well, I kind of wish it was for a car that we actually had, but oh, here we go. So we can't actually. Let me see again where this Smithfield Bridge flatbed trailer. Ah, we can't just. We have to actually have a truck that can carry this though, right? We can't just move it to here and then build the bridge. That's a shame. I still want to progress though. And the nearest truck to us is the Fleet Star, which is ages away. And we'll probably need refueling as well. I really hope there's a refuel station out here somewhere too. Um, oh, that warehouse sells wood, of course. That warehouse sells wood. This one doesn't, of course. Classic. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll, now that we're in a capable car, we'll brave the elements and we'll go around here and out to here and then up towards the watchtower. I don't know how the terrain is going to be up here. Um, and yeah, we'll have to see about that. I mean, we could buy, if we really, really wanted to unlock this bridge, we could buy a trailer now and then go to the warehouse and then grab the wood planks and then build it here and just get a scout trailer. But I don't really want to do that. Um, so yeah, I guess we'll see anyway. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. A bit of a potentially longer one, depending on how much I edit it down. But hopefully you did enjoy it, because if you did, then you better hit the like button. Subscribe for all my if you enjoy all my content. Give me some constructive criticism as well down below. Um, and yeah, till then, it's been Chief Dog 74. My tire is just spinning where it's on the raised surface. But yeah, till then, it's been Chief Dog 74, and I'll see you guys in the next one.